Hello everyone. So here we go. I have to clean up, not clean up, but I have to make sure all my stuff is working. First thing I want to do is I want to put the text handler in. Let's compile this and see what runs. Okay, so the text here is not texting. This is the start screen, so yeah. Alright, so this is the start screen handler. And the rules handler is gone. So let's put the text handler in first. Okay, so all right. Let's grab all of this. So we're missing tables. I don't need a ludicrous flag. That was another game. I had that hard coded in here for that game. What is this? Oh, render the score. Yeah, okay. Score, level, health. Yeah, we don't. I'm not sure if we're even going to need to do that. There we go. All of this here. So, where am I dumping data from? Text texture. Okay. So what I need now is from tables. I need all the text. And it's font. There we go. Font alpha black. Font numeric. Font alpha white. Font alpha red. Font numeric red. Okay, we got them all. Tables. Okay. There we go. So let's go to text handler and put this in the prototype. Text render score. Keep in alphabetical order. Is that all that's in there? Nope. Calculate center text. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Why is that like that? That should be text. Okay, text handler. Let's see if it compiles. Nope. Here, turret. Turret again. I don't need this and this. So this is, yeah, okay, I got what this is. Okay. So the text is in, where's the button handler at? Button update. There we go. Rules. Rules handlers in. Play. Exit. Exit goes to the credits. View high scores. That's gone. Exit. Okay. Let's run that again. Okay, so this is start screen. Rules handler isn't in, so we're going to get that in right now. Actually, the rules handler's in, isn't it? No. That's credits handler. Okay. Do I have a... Is everything out? Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, so rules handler. There it is. I thought I had this in here. I guess I don't. That's the rules handle. Rules handling. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, so rules handler. Here we go. Oh, that was brilliant. Just killed everything. Let's try this again. Oh man, that was bad. Killed my whole prototype file. There. Rules handler, and what is this down here? That's it. That's the rules handler right there. Okay. So there we go. Oop. Okay, buttons are working. Rollover's working. Hover, all that. Rules. Oh, that's good. Exit. My score handler isn't in. Exit. Okay. So I don't know the name of this, what we're going to name this game, because I don't know what the theme is going to be. So let's see what we got here. So let's do it again. Rules, goes to the rules handler, return. Play, goes to the exit. There's no high score handler yet, and we just exit. Okay. And let's play. If we hit escape, it exits. Exits mercifully less. Okay, what the game loop? We hit escape, terminate application. I think we're supposed to go to the credits screen. Let me see here. Yes, I think that's actually supposed to do play. Okay, so there's no playing. Escape is supposed to go to, I believe it's supposed to go to the credit screen. What's going on here? I've got all these extra windows open on this. Alright, I guess that's okay. Hey there, Arrow the editor. How you doing, brother? Okay. So what do I do in the other? What do I do in the game loop when I hit the escape key? Rules handler. And then I went to the quit screen. Okay. So instead of terminate application, rules handler. GI pointer. There we go. We're good now. Play. Escape. Rules handler. You're going to either return, or you can go to, you can exit the game. When you exit the game there, it goes to the credits. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Let's make sure again. Compile. Rules. Rules. Return. Rules. Exit. Goes to the credits. Okay. Why isn't it shutting down? Rules. Return to this. Rules. Exit. Exit goes to the credits. There are no high scores right now. Hand right now. And then assign exit. Okay. So when I go to the, where is it? End of game handler. Terminate application. Oh, I know what's going on. We're going to have to be brutal about this. Terminate application. Terminate application. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to whack it. Exit. Actually, I should do it. Is there an SDL exit? Nope. SDL underscore quit? No, there is. Exit out of the application. Exit the 1000. All right. Okay. Let's go again. Play. Escape. Rules. Return. Escape. Exit. Exit. Yeah, okay, it's working now. Jeez. And why the hell this was... It wasn't killing the game. That kills it right there. I wonder if I should put this logic in here, though. Rules handling, no. End of game. I don't know why... This should just exit. Should just say quit equals true. And no, see this end of game. Quit equals true. And then we just dump out to the instead of this here, we're just going to exit here instead of in terminate. Rules, exit. End of game. Why aren't I centering? Oh, supposed to be text. Text underscore calculate center text. Which font am I using here? This. Numeric font is nope, this is wrong. This is supposed to be the actual pointer of the table. Font alpha red, font numeric red. Font alpha red. Font numeric red. What do I need? I need the actual text, which is where? Text. Nope, it's 2. Don't be a knucklehead. So this, how does this get loaded? Alphanumeric font, text, scale. Oh, I know what I return. I return the X offset. Yep. That was a stupid thing to do. I should just load the, oh, maybe not. Whoops. There. Let's try that. There. Works now. Okay. So I can whack all of this stuff here. Well, I'm just going to wait. I am going to go in here though and fix these. Nanosite exit. This is going to be Kenney Game Jam exit. Game Jam exit. Okay. Kenney Game Jam exit. How do I just do this? Just Kenney exit for now. Till we find out what the hell the theme is. Whoops. Okay. So the main title screen is here. Rule screen is just a plain rule screen. Exit. I'll center that when I find the name of the game. Okay. Well, that looks like it's about it. So let's play. Play, 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 play. To rules. Okay, game loop. Is there anything I was missing in here? Like, shut off? Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope, we're all set. Okay, we're good. So this all seems to be working fine. So let's rebuild all. Release, build. Rebuild solution. Any screw ups in here? Anything that's horrible? No. Yeah, this is all. Yeah. Okay, so rules, Kenney exit gives you this. Score, okay. Okay. I'm still gonna put this in here. Well, maybe not. That's where it was. Okay, let's do this again. One more time. Credits. Credits hit escape. Okay, that's what the problem is. So the credits handler is where? End of game handler. Oh, there it is right there. End of game handler. Oops. End of game handler. We never get to here. Working now. Okie dokie. Alright, so I think that's gonna be, I'm not gonna mess with anything else. Rules play, exit. Okay, so that's good. Play. Okay. I do want to check something else here. So I do have the version down here. There are no buttons though. Okay. So any UI stuff, Kenney said. So any UI stuff, because they've got a ton of it. He's got a ton of assets for that. So where's the game loop? Where was I printing out the version? Game loop here. Where's I printing out the version? Render color. Check to see if level's complete. Render starfield. Render. Text render score. Was it a render text render score? Calculate text render score. Yep, there's version right there. So where is that in game loop? That's part of the render before the present. Render score. See how this works. Okay. Okay, so version health. Let's do this just for grins. Health. Let's just say 50,000. Score, current level, game version. Whoop. Why don't I have those in my defines already? There we are. Prototype. Nope, defined, dummy. Okay. Actually, let's do this right up. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we're good. We're ready for a game, it looks like. We're ready for a theme. We're theme ready. So, where are we at here? Text sprites, main tile sheet. There it is. That's the main tile sheet right there. Wow, this is nice the way they do this. When did Microsoft start doing that? It shows you the actual... This is excellent. When did they start doing that? This must be recent. So now when you scroll over something, oh my gosh. How beautiful is this? Oh. Instead of me having to go down and look all the time, I don't have to do that. I can just... Ooh. That's nice. So... Wow, that's nice. Let's try one more time. 5, go in. Oh, what are the rules of the game? Oh, there they are right there. Oh, let's return. Oh, I don't want to play. Oh. Yep, you gotta go. So let's play. Score, level, health, version. I should make some little fly. I should make his stuff just kind of fly around. That's good enough for me. Okay. Want to fool around with this? So. Where is it? There's a text sprite. Where is the main tile screen? There it is. Okay, so there's nothing in here. It's because we don't need anything in here. So, actually, probably won't be able to use any of these. Yeah, these. I can't use any of those because that's not part of Kenney's stuff. I can't use this, or this, or this. Can't use that. Can't use this, or this. I can't use this. So we get any errors now. I've whacked the living daylights out of everything here. The program still runs. What did I kill? I definitely killed something. See, you should never mess with it. Where was I? For I was so rudely killing stuff. Oops, wrong one. See, this is what happens. You start fooling around, and next thing you know, oh yeah, I killed all that stuff. Okay, let's try it again. Whew. Dude, what did I whack? I whacked half the planet. I know I can't use this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. I can't use any of that. See if it still comes up. Yeah, okay. Play. Okay. Okay. I can't use that. Can't use that. End of game. Yeah, we're good. Am I loading background? I am. Why am I loading a background texture? Oh, who knows? I load a background texture because I don't know why I load a background texture. So what's it say in the rules about me piping his logo through ChatGPT and changing it, or actually I made it 3D? Let's go to itch.io and find out. $7,150. Got a boatload. So where are the rules? Let's take what limitations. It was only use 2D aspect created by Kenney. See the frequently asked question. Is there a theme? Yes. Can I work as a team? Should my game work in a browser? Can I take audio files from the sources? You can take audio sound effect plus fonts can be custom made or gathered from other sources. So the software, no, only pre-made game assets. Can I continue development? Yes. Can I add Kenney games? Yes. Feel free to include the logo on the top of the page to your splash screen. You can find a package of logos here. There was something I read in the channel about you can mess with all this stuff. Here's the FAQ. Limit yourself only using game assets. You can edit, recolor, crop, rotate, flip, and scale, and combine assets. Additional and custom-made animations are allowed for both. Additional and custom-made animations are allowed for both for the sprites. Okay. Custom materials and shaders is allowed, but texture should be sourced from the assets. 2 days. Got 48 hours to rewrite shaders. Using basic primitives isn't allowed. So like but you'll find some object among the game assets. That's right. You're not allowed if it is not allowed to use models, textures, or assets that come with your game engine, like Unreal Engine and Unity. If you can't find a game asset, you'll have to find an alternative or drop the idea. There. Be hard man. That's good. If you feel your question hasn't been answered yet, we trust you to use your own judgment. It's meant to be a game jam where you challenge yourself to only use pre-made assets. Exactly. Trying to think of edge cases to circumvent these rules is not within the spirit of the game jam. He's right about that. So what I always do is I always put the so how do I generate this star field in GDTV? That game. How do I generate the star field? Let's find out. Got Starfield handler. Initiate Starfield, render Starfield. Okay, so star field, star scroll speed, render texture. Oh, okay, there we go, plus 120. So these are, okay. So what I do is, I must grab, was the main texture, so that's main tile sheet. There it is. So, I would have to find something like this in the Kenney. What size are these? Are they 8 by 8s? Yep, they're 8 by 8. So, I would have to find something similar to these. So it's 1120. Okay, so they make different star colors. Control C, Control V. Where is this at? Oh, right at 1120. Escape. Okay, so let's go to Kenney's website and see if there's anything like. Well, wait a minute. You know what? I may have something here already. Kenney's downloads. Yeah. Space Shooter Redux. Ping files. Meteors. No. Power-ups. Lasers. Enemies. Effects. Meteors. How big are these? Oops, some of these are pretty small. So what did it say you could do on the website? You can edit. You can recolor. You can crop. You can rotate. You can flip and scale. So what you have is a shell, and then you can do whatever you want to the shell. You can crop, rotate, flip, and scale. So, did it say recolor? Recolor, yep, it did. So, this is what we're going to do. Well, first of all, we need to put the star field stuff in there, just for fun. I'm probably not even going to use this. So I'm going to call Starfield Handler. Is that right? I can't even see that anymore. I need to change the font on this one these days. Starfield Handler. Okay. Let's go to this. Oh, do you all see that? That's what happens. Add new item. Utilities. So under my utilities here, random range, yeah, okay. See that? Float random range. that it for the utilities? No, radians to degrees and degrees to radians. What am I doing? Radians to degrees. Oh man, I hate when I do this. Okay. So where is star handler? Okay. Okay. Starfield initiate Starfield. Do I do that in the initiation and then initialize application? Yep. What am I doing? Don't think I'm doing anything. If I knew how to type, I'd be twice the programmer I am now. Which is actually saying is total stars at total stars scroll speed 2,000 stars. Okay, that worked. And where is the rendering at? 4, it's in the game loop somewhere. Where are you, game loop? Render Starfield. It's right in game loop. This should be the first thing that's rendered. It's behind everything else. This ought to be interesting. Let's compile. Oh yeah, stars. Oh, you know what it is. Make sure you save everything, because if you don't, the graphics won't be updated and it won't work. Yep, that does work. So now I need is a Kenney's complement to the stars. There should make this, actually I'm going to make this. Let's take a look here. Is there a dark blue on here somewhere? There's one right there. Actually, there's one right there. What is this? 102573. Wait a minute, was that decimal or was that hex? I think it was decimal. Oops, dummy. That is it, so it's A 1949. Dummy. Okay, now we should be good to go. Oh, that looks cool. It's pretty. So now I need to find a Kenney. So I need a Kenney complement. Actually, let's take a look over here first. Effects. Okay, so what is this? What size is this? 24 by 24. That don't look good. That looks bad, but we can recolor this. Well, wait a minute, let's do this. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah. What would happen if you left this 24? So we'd have really giant stars, 3 times as big as the other ones. Where's the star handler at again? Zero to 6. Okay, so that's its position. Okay, that's where it is. So, scroll speed. So I am not resizing this. Render texture here. It just changes the colors of what you're using. And I don't redo any resizing. Yeah, they're all the same size. But they flicker like that because their color changes. I'm interested to see if I could get this to work with this bigger star. And then recolor them to the same color. See this here though? This blended bullshit. This main tile sheet for... Okay, so that's actually okay. Alright. So let's make this 1110. So the top will be 16, that's fine. 1070 by 16. $1100. So 1070, 1100. So we're going to be every 30. By 16. So it's 1100. Let's make this one 1130 at 16. $1160 by 16. These don't see. This doesn't look right. These three are. Nope. See that? This is horrible. Starfield doesn't seem to be worth it. $700 by 16. Well, 1130 by 16. Oh. 1070, 1100, 1130, 1160. 516. So here's the logic for this, where it picks the color. So let's just take this. So let me with it. 6, 5 times 30 plus 070. It's not 8 anymore, it's 24. Actually, let's do this. Wow. That works good. What did I do up here? Is there something I'm doing? This is just position. No, source y doesn't equal 0. Source y equals 16. So it was 16. 16 width and height. And then the x is times 30 plus 1070. That'll be interesting. Still looks the same, and it shouldn't. They're 3 times the size. Unless pointer. What is pointer pointing to? Ah. It's 1 to 5. Let's do this. 1 to 24. Actually, it doesn't matter, because it still looks the same. Wow, that looks horrible. That's because they're being scaled. Yeah, I use 5 for a reason. Let's try 6. Oh, let's do this here real quick. the F5 key. You can stick it on my compiler. Yep. Okay, I'm using Kenney stars now. They're getting cropped and scaled and everything. Well, they're not getting cropped. They were recolored and scaled though. Kenney Starfield. Okay. I'd like to check out something here. Okay, well, looks like I'm ready. Yeah, looks like I'm ready. Okay.